RougeRadio.com. Jenn speaking with Jesse Lumsden, former Canadian Football League running back. So how does that sound, Jesse?
It's good. I'm excited for the future. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So you've retired from the CFL to take up, to concentrate full-time on bobsledding.
Yes.
What was the point at which you realized that bobsledding was going to be your main sport from now on?
When I, made the transition from brakeman to pilot, I made the goal that I want to win a gold medal for my country, and I want to do it representing my country to the best and fullest of my abilities. And for me to do that, I had to put all of my eggs in one basket and focus my attention, goals, and work into this sport. That's pretty much it.
Right. So you've played for 3 CFL teams?
Yes.
So you start off with almost your hometown team in that you played your university ball in Hamilton, and then was drafted by the.
Yeah, I was drafted by Coach Marshall, who was also my university coach and gave me the opportunity to carry the ball right away. So he, I really have him to thank for giving me the opportunity to get my foot in the door after I was released by the Seahawks. So it was good. I had some successful, some successful games with the Ticats, and had a lot of fun with those guys.
And you're coming off of knee surgery.
Yes.
So did that injury play any factor in deciding to walk away from the sport?
Not at all. Coming back from injuries is like facing adversity and something you got to do, but that definitely didn't come into play. It was the only focus is around the goals of being the best in the world in this sport in the sport of bobsleigh. So, there's always ups and downs, and there's always adversity, and you take them on the best way you can. And I'm still working through mine, and I'll be back to full speed training and everything probably in about another month and a half, and looking forward to it.
So you competed for Canada in the Olympics in 2010. Do you feel that negatively impacted your ability to get ready for the 2010 football season?
No, not at all. I was released by the Eskimos and had opportunity to train with some amazing people at McMaster University, which got me ready for the football season. And when the call came from the Stamps, it was the most ideal situation for me because they're a great team, and they wanted to test my abilities, and at the same time, it's the home base for bobsleigh. So at one point, I was actually practicing with the Stamps in the morning and sliding at night.
That had to have been a very long days for you.
It was very long days, but I was enjoying it and had a lot of fun, and I definitely wouldn't trade for anything.
So you were a Heck Creighton winner with McMaster. Did you feel that coming out with that put any extra pressure on you as a rookie in the CFL?
No, not at all. It was an honor that I received during my days at university, and once I stepped into the pro ranks, it was completely a new set of goals and challenges that I was ready for. So I don't think it added any pressure on me. I had it all, to be honest with you.
What did you find was the hardest transition between the amateur game, the university game, and the pro game?
It's the speed of the game. I think it's something that the young guys coming out of the draft this year, they have to adapt, and they have to adapt quickly. There's really not much room for error, and you have to really prove that you're a coachable athlete, and if you make a mistake, you don't make the same mistake twice. But the speed is definitely the biggest difference, and that's really about, football is football, the X's and O's, the playbook you'll get is, all these young guys will get is thicker, but like I said, if you're a coachable athlete and you got the tools, you should be able to go out there and have a great time and play the game that you love to play.
Your dad, of course, also played football with the same team that you ended up with, right, with the Eskimos. What was that like? How much of the game did you learn from your father? Well,
so much. He was a coach, a mentor, and and everything in between. But he let me make my own decisions. There was no worry of following the footsteps or having to, worry about any of that sort of stuff. And I took it on myself to make the decision to go to Edmonton, and I was fortunate enough it was funny to get his locker, and the equipment manager there was there when my dad played there, so he remembered me from being a little kid running around the locker room, and there's a lot of good people that I still stay in contact with in the Eskimo organization.
What's your highlight as a CFL player?
I got a ton, and that's what I'm going to always remember and look back up upon, whether it was games or memories with teammates, or there's just there's a lot.
I remember I was at the stadium when the entire crowd decided to sing you a happy birthday.
That's definitely one of them. Yeah, that was definitely one of them. Because it was a career high game for me too.
Who was the biggest character you played with or against in the CFL?
Probably both Marwan Hage and Adriano Belli.
So when you played with, when you played against?
Yes, but I'm good friends with both.
Would you have wanted to play against Marwan Hage?
Absolutely, and even when I did play against him last year, every time I got a chance to give him a little shove when he was going on or going off the field, I took it.
And you never got pounded into the turf back or anything?
No. It was always playful fun.
He's one of those guys who talks a big game and but is really, like I think every other CFL player I've ever met, a giant pussycat at heart.
Well, he's a great guy. Loves giving back to the community.
Are you looking to stay involved with the CFL at all?
Yeah, in some way or form, or just giving back to the football community. I haven't really determined how I'm going to do that yet, whether it's running football camps or clinics or just volunteering, but definitely I'll stay involved. Maybe I'll get onto the as a CFL analyst someday. Who knows? That'd be fun.
So after your bobsled career, you may yet be back in the Canadian Football League.
Well, in some form, yeah.
Thank you so much for talking with us, and best of luck.
So I appreciate it.
Jenn talking with Jesse Lumsden, newly retired CFL player.